Hello 5th standard students, your mathematics class will start chapter 3, which is your chapter 3 factors and multiples. Factors and multiples. First you should know what is factor and what is multiple. So factor. What is a factor? A factor is a small number that divides the given number completely. See, a factor is a small number that divides the given number completely. Whatever may be the number given, if that number is completely divided, the divisor and the quotient are called factors. Example I'll show. Let us consider a number. Which number we are considering here? 50. This 50 can be divided by 2 completely. Completely means there should be no remainder. Remainder must be 0. Then only it is called completely divided. So 50 is completely divided by 2. How? 2 25s are 50. When you subtract, you will get remainder 0. This is called complete division. So there is no remainder. So 2, the divisor 2 and the quotient 25, they are called factors of 50. They are called factors of 50. It is not only divided by 2, it can also be divided by 5, because 50 divided by 5, 5 tens are 50. See, remainder is 0. So the complete division is there. So the divisor 5 and the quotient 10, they are called factors of 50. And 50 is also completely divided by 10. How? 50 divided by 10, if you do, 10 5s are 50. So remainder is 0. So 10 and 5. So which are the numbers you can see here in a divisor and quotient? 2, 5, 10 and 25. Here 10 and 5 are repeated. Don't write double time. Understood? Only one time you should write. 2, 5, 10 and 25. Ascending order I am telling. 2, 5, 10 and 25. These are called factors of 50. So the given number 50 is divided completely by 2, 5, 10 and also 25. 25 2s are 50. So the divisor and the quotient, divisor quotient, 2, 5, 10 and 25, these are called factors of 50. Because 50 is completely divided by these numbers, by 2, by 5, by 10 and by 25. So 2, 5, 10 and 25. There are 4 numbers 2, 5, 10 and 25. These are called factors of 50. Like this, any number if it is given, you take 100. 100 can be divided completely by 2, 4, isn't it? Any number, small number you take 8. 8 is completely divided by 2 and it is also divided by 4 and also it is divided by 8. 2 4s are 8, like this. So any number given, for a given number, if that number is completely divided by the small number, then they are called factors. Here in this example, 2, 5, 10 and 25. 2, 5, 10 and 25 are called factors of 50. So last you can write 2, 5, 10 and also 25 you should write here. 10 and 25. Understood? 10 and 25. All these are called factors of 50. Here I have written, see, 2, 5, 10 and 25 are called factors of 50. Next we will see what is multiple. Multiple means what? Multiple of a number is, multiple is equal to the number into any counting number. Which are the counting numbers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are called counting numbers. So the number into any counting number. Let us consider a number 2. See, example I have shown. I have taken number 2. What are the multiples of 2? 2 1s are 2. So the counting number 1 we have taken, 2, 3, like this 4, 5, 6 you can take counting numbers. 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4, 2 threes are 6. See, 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4, 2 threes are 6. 2, 4, 6. These are called multiples of 2. Because we have taken number 2, for this number 2, the multiples are 2, 4, 6, next will be 8, next 10. Tables you will read, no? The product, what you read, they are called multiples of 2. If you take, hence multiples of 2 are 2, 4, 6, 8, so on, etc. Another example I have shown. Similarly, multiples of 9. Take number 9 and into any counting number, means start from 1. 9 ones are 9, 9 twos are 18, 9 threes are 27, 9 fours are 36, 9 fives are 45. The product that you get after multiplying with counting numbers, those products are called multiples. See here, 9 ones are 9, this 9. Next 9 twos are 18, 18. 9 threes are 27, 27. So 9, 18 and 27, they are called multiples of 9. Hence multiples of 9 are 9, 18, 27. So on it will be. As you increase the counting numbers, the multiples will go on increasing. If you take 4, 9 fours are 36 you will get. Next 9 fives are 45. Like this multiples will be there. I think you have understood what is factor and also what are multiples. Factors, you know, the divisor and the quotient. The divisor and the quotient. Divisor and the quotient, they are called factors of the given number. And multiples are nothing but they are products of the given number. Any number given, you take. If you take 3, 3 ones are 3, 3 twos are 6, 3 threes are 9, 3, 6, 9, 3 fours are 12, 12, like this. They are called multiples. Here 2, 4, 6. Here 9, 18, 27. They are called multiples of 9. This is how you have to understand the difference between factors and multiples. And next I will show here in the reader it is given introduction. What is factorization? See, factorization means writing a number as a product of its factors. See, a number is taken 120. Start from this number of 120 can be divided by smallest number you have to take 2. 2 60s are 120. Next 60 can be divided by 2. 2 30s are 60. Next 2 take 2 15s are 30. Next 15 cannot be divided by 2, so take 3. 3 5s are 15. 5 is there. 5 must be divided now. 5 cannot be divided by 2 and 3, so you take 5. 5 ones are 5. Finally you will get 1. So these are called factors, prime factors. These are called prime factors. Why they are called prime factors? Because they are prime numbers. Whatever you are seeing here this side, these are called prime factors because they are the factors and they are prime numbers. Prime numbers means the number which has only 2 factors. They are called prime numbers. 2, 3, 5, 7. Understood? 11, 13. They are called prime numbers. And these are called factors and they are called prime factors because they are prime numbers. So this is called factorization. Simple dividing. Instead of division sign, we use this symbol like this. Go on dividing until you get 1 here. You should go on dividing until you get 1 here. Understood? So these are called factors of 120 and they are called prime factors because these are prime numbers. 2, 3 and 5 are prime numbers. 1 is not a prime number, it is a odd number. 2, 3 and 5 are prime numbers and they are called prime factors. So this is how you have to understand the introduction chapter, factors and multiples. Next we'll see tests of divisibility. See, these are the rules to check whether the number is divided by 2, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. These you have to by heart. A number will be given. You have to check whether that number is divided by 2 or 3. While doing exercise problems, you will come to know. But by heart this. In the reader page number 103 it is given. In page number 103, sit in your house, now only by heart these rules, so that while solving problems, you can easily understand divisibility by 2. Yes, some number will be given. You have to check whether that number is divisible by 2 or not. Like this, similarly 3. A number will be given. You have to check whether that number is divisible by 3 or not. So what is the rule for number 3 here? First we'll see divisibility by 2. A number is divisible by 2 if it is an even number. That is, the digit at its ones place is 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. Understood? Suppose you consider a number, I am taking 18. This number will be given in exercise. You have to check whether this number is divided by 2 or not. In the rule, you must by heart this. If the last digit, it means the digit at ones place, if it is even number, then the number is divided by 2. So 18 is given. What is the number at in ones place? 8. 8 is an even number. So it is divisible by 2. So 18 is divisible by 2. That is a conclusion. Divisibility by 3. A number is divisible by 3 if the sum of its digits is divisible by 3. See, 27 I will take. A number will be given like this, 27. They will ask whether 27 is divisible by 3. Check. Then what you have to do? You have to remember this rule. What is the rule? If the sum of its digits is divisible by 3. What is the sum of this 20? The number is given 27. Its sum is what? 2 plus 7? 9. So 9 you will get in 3 tables. 3 3s are 9. 9 can be divided by 3. So what is the conclusion? When this is the case, 27 is divisible by 3. That is the conclusion. Understood? Like this, similarly, all the rules are given for 4, 5. What is the divisibility rule for 5? A number is divisible by 5 if the digit at its ones place is 0 or 5. See, what is the rule? Suppose a number is given, just take 50 or 55. Two numbers I am showing here. Take 50 and check, and you, by seeing only, you should tell whether this is divisible by 5 or not. What is the rule? If the digit at its ones place is 0 or 5, first number you see 50. The digit at ones place is 0 or 5. See, there is in ones place, what is the digit? 0. So when this is the case, 50 is divided by 5. That is a conclusion. Another number I have shown, 55. See, 55. What is the digit at ones place? 5. See the rule. What is the rule telling? If the digit at its ones place is 0 or 5. See, in ones place 5 is there. Then immediately what conclusion you have to come? When this is the case, 55 is divisible by 5. That is the conclusion. Like this, there are so many numbers are given. Divisibility by 2, 3, 5, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. One more I will show. A number for 11 I will see. Divisibility by 11. A number is divisible by 11 if the difference between the sum of the digits at odd ones and the sum of the digits at even places is either 0 or a number divisible by 11. See here, a number is divisible by 11 if the difference between the sum of the digits at odd places. See, I have taken for example this number 1210. What are the odd places means? First one, third one. The digit at first one and third one, these are called odd places. and the sum of the digits at even places. What is even place? Second and fourth place. So second and fourth place, even place. First and third place is odd place. So sum means what? You have to add the sum of the digits at odd places. So odd places means first one and third one. 1 plus 1. Sum means you have to add 1 plus 1. Sum of odd digits is equal to 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. Next, and the sum of the digits at even places. What are the digits at even places? Second and fourth place. 2 and 0. You have to add. Sum of even digits is equal to 2 plus 0 is equal to 2. And what is saying? Difference. So difference is equal to, what is the difference between these two? 2 minus 2 is equal to 0. So if the difference is either 0, so we got 0. If it is 0 or it is divisible by 11, so we got 0. So if the difference is 0, then this number, by seeing only you can tell it is divisible by 11. So 1210, it is divisible by 11. So for that, what you have to do? You have to add 1 plus 1, 2. Next 2 plus 0, 2. Afterwards, you have to find the difference between these two. 2 minus 2 is 0. So when you get 0, then the given number 1210 is divisible by 11. That is a conclusion. Suppose if you get the difference 11, 22, 33, 44, which are multiples of 11, then they are also divisible by 11. But in this example number, we got 0 difference. So 0 is also nothing but the given number is divisible by 11. So 1210 is divisible by 11. That is the conclusion. So these rules you must by heart. You are sitting at home now. Take out reader and open page number 103 and by heart these rules, so that it will be helpful for exercise problems for you to understand. Okay, the problems exercise will start in the next class. Until then, go through these rules and also understand what I have told about factors and multiples. Okay.